know that Energy is actually the incubatee of the Incu-Tech program, which is a Hong Kong government, also a program led by the Hong Kong government as well as the Science and Technology Park Initiative. Can you share how your company benefits from this program?
At the very basic level, they provided us a great platform as a landlord we're a hardware company,
yes.
So their facilities allowed us to develop our technology, and there's lots of opportunities there for that. But beyond that, there's a great group of startups out there.
So an ecosystem.
An ecosystem, essentially, where it was possible for us to learn from each other. And the Science Park also puts on programs to help you understand and learn and develop as a startup. Beyond that, as we went through our fundraising process, they helped support us by connecting us to the right people. And also they have a great network of senior leaders within Hong Kong who they can connect us to when it came to customers. And finally, one of the key things that they did, which helped us at the beginning of our journey into construction, was our very first products went onto a Science Park construction site, the Advanced Manufacturing Centre in Tseung Kwan O.
I think the terms GBA is very, very familiar to you and a lot of us here. It's a huge market and it's also at the forefront of China's green energy transition. What opportunities do you see for your industry or energy, particularly in this region?
So we've been lucky enough to be right next to one of the dynamos of the world economy,
yes.
and one of the world's biggest manufacturing centres as well. And obviously Shenzhen and its high-tech knowledge is very important as well. And so for us to be able to access that and to be able to have the supply chain in China has been great for our development of our product. Our product is partly manufactured in the GBA as well, and then we move it over to Hong Kong to do final assembly and testing as well. So our partners up there have been great at kind of helping scale us as a business to where we need to be.
How has the energy storage industry changed since energy is found in 2014?
Yeah, I mean, the industry's developed enormously. I think smart engineers and cost reductions in the industry have helped open up a whole range of opportunities and functions for energy storage that just weren't available previously. And so you get people trying and trying different uses of energy storage across all sorts of different industries, and I think that's going to continue even more and increase even.
In terms of the global events like supply chain disruptions, the pandemic, and now the energy crisis, how have all these impacted energy?
So of course we've been affected like everyone else, but fortunately we made some advanced plans to stock some of the key things that are under constraint at the moment. For example, chips, batteries and so on. So we actually weren't affected too badly on that front. But being based in Hong Kong and not being able to get into China during COVID, we couldn't see our manufacturing partner for 2.5 years. And
they're right next to you.
Even though they're right next to us, and so we had to kind of develop our communication methods and just do things much more remotely. We also, funnily enough, had to open up a couple of markets without really visiting them. So we opened up Singapore and Australia without visiting those markets, which was from Hong Kong, which was an interesting experience. And now it's great to be able to visit, of course, because things have opened up.
So last question is, without giving too much away, what is the future plan?
Yeah, so this year we opened up the Australia market, and then the first units are coming to the UK at the end of this year. So we're opening up the UK market as well.
That's why you're here.
That's why I'm here on the ground. But we're also getting a lot of interest from different markets around the world, including the US. So we're kind of exploring those markets to see where we take the business after this. And of course, we're going to be adding other products to our product line as well to help electrify other parts of the construction industry that we don't today, and maybe even other industries as well. So stay tuned.